Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of Take to the Skies, St Albans FC. We are back following the transfer window. We've not made as many signings as I expected going into it. We are still on the lookout for anyone else, but I think the signings we've made have been very good. If you are enjoying the series and looking forward to the new season, please do hit like down below, hit subscribe. Any support is greatly appreciated, as well as any comments on how you think we're going to get on this season. Let's go and have a look at our new signings. So as you can see, we've only made 4 signings so far. We've got Henry Wise, who I mentioned was coming in last episode, in from Watford in a midfield role. We've then got Temelsi coming in, also a midfielder. He's able to play in holding mid as well. Bit of a more defensive midfielder than Wise is. He's going to be rotating with Sundier. Then we've got Sam Packham, who can play right back or centre mid. So he's got plenty of options available for us there, and we'll be using him in both positions throughout the season. And then our final signing so far, Emmanuel Longjello. He can play at left back or left wing. Mostly going to be looking to use him on the left wing, but you can certainly rotate at left back as well, which is great to have the versatility. And I mean, if needs be, he can play on the right as well, but I'd rather avoid that. Outgoing, I'm not going to go through everyone, but you can see here we released a lot of people on free transfers because their contracts were expiring and they've got no place here, which means we have drastically decreased the size of the squad. And this guy needs to be coming in on a free transfer, I think. We'll be looking at him. So at the end of last year, Chelmsford went on to beat Bath in the playoff final and got promoted into National League alongside Ebbsfleet and also alongside Floyd and Boston United from the National League North. And then joining the National League South, we have Dover and Woking coming down from the league above, as well as Wealdstone. And then getting promoted, we've got Kingstonian, Salisbury, Folkestone and Farnborough all joining us in the National League South. And I'm noticing a lot of Dover players in this Dream 11 here. I'm hoping they're going to be down on morale, which will give us the advantage in the league at the start. We're predicted 6th this year. Let's go and see if we can prove that by beating Woking. And the lineup for today, we've got Davis in goal, Packham at right back, Kozak and Mensah in centre backs with Longjello at left back, Sundier and Wise are the midfielders, Wiltshire on the right, Myring on the left, and then Scott and Rush return on loan up front together. I know Longjello I mentioned would be mainly used as a left winger. Our best left back, in my opinion, Kai Sanders, he was fantastic last year. He kept Sweeney out of the team completely. He's just coming back from an injury, so he's not quite fit enough to start this game. He's only able to play 45 minutes, so we're not going to risk him today. Ball into the far post, goes just wide of the far post there. And a bit of a warning shot there from Woking, who, yeah, they're one of the teams that have been relegated, so in theory they're going to be one of the stronger teams in the league. Mensah looking for Rush. Cook clears it back, but only as far as Sundier, who goes down the wing and finds Rush this time, who gets the cross in. It's head away, Rush sends it back in, Scott's there but can't quite bring it down, and Loza plays it back to Franklin. Hewitt going long towards Kelly, who heads on. Easy for Longjello to deal with, and plays it with Mensah. Ball forward, Rush can't win that header, but Sundier collects it, and Wise sends it over the top for Rush. What a finish from Rush as well, as we go 1-0 up, just over the 30-minute mark. It was a long highlight that led to it, but what a strike from Rush in the end. The ball from Wise as well, absolutely fantastic. And the strike from Rush is even better. And that is hopefully a sign of things to come throughout this season. Of course, Wise is mainly coming in as a replacement for David Noble, who's nearly 40. He's not able to be playing every week. Wiltshire's trying to get space on the right here. Plays it to Packham, who has space and gets it in, but Cook heads away. Sunday collects the ball, plays it to Wise. He finds Scott, who finds Rush, who finds the back of the net. It's 2-0 on the opening day. And that is 2 goals in 2 minutes as well. What a fantastic bit of play there. And Wise, yet again, a little bit of a playmaking moment there. Scott with the ball through for Rush to get the assist. But Wise settling in well in midfield. Very nice to see. On the bench, we have got a few different options. Noble not making the bench today. He's going to be making very sporadic appearances this year, which I think is understandable when you're 40 years old. Let's tell Rush, very happy with his performance. He's calm. Fair enough. Wiltshire with the free kick. Doesn't find anyone, but heads it back in. And Rush has got on the end of it. Rush has got his hat-trick. And almost instantly in the second half, we found ourselves 3-0 up. Wiltshire headed it back over the defence and nobody picked Rush up. And considering he's so much smaller than everyone else, the fact that he's finding these spaces is fantastic. Longello finds Rush, who goes back to Longello here, finds Myring. Longello now going long, finding Rush. Mistake from the defender. Rush has made it 4-0. And St Albans FC are absolutely cruising against Woking here. We're going to lower the tempo just because we can. And start to slow the pace down. We'll still counter-attack them. We want to go for more goals. Why not? And we're saying Koloski on at centre-back for Mensah. Just give him a bit of rest now. And looking at Longello, but we haven't really got anyone we can bring on for... I meant Myring as well, but nobody can really come on to let Longello go up further. We'll send Harper on at right back now. Got something in my eye. It's all going... We're all over the place here. And we'll send Watson on now for Myring just to avoid that yellow card altogether. But it looks like we are going to see this game out in a 4-0 win to start the season. Havant and Waterlooville, I think they're called. I always forget the rest of their name. They're having an even better start to the season, 6-0 up. But now Davis with the goal kick in what's likely to be the final moments of the game. The ball nearly bounces through kindly for Scott. Wiltshire makes it 5, and what a strike. The keeper, absolutely no chance with that one. The ball up. Scott just causes problems for the defender. And Hewitt, in fairness, makes a great tackle to prevent Scott getting the ball under control. But in doing so, gives it to Wiltshire, who absolutely fires it home. And a fantastic start to the season for St Albans. And let's hope to see more of that throughout the rest of the season. That was a phenomenal start. Let's go and see how we get on in our second game of the season. And we're back for the game against Hemel Hempstead. We're away this time. We have a couple of changes to the team. We've got Harper coming in at right back, while Packham moves into midfield, replacing Sundyer. And then we've got Watson on the left, this time instead of Myring, just due to fitness problems more than anything. So we're going to tell them to go out there and do their best for the fans. And hopefully we can get another good result to really have a great first episode of the season. Jones plays the ball through and finds Halliday. He's bringing it inside and goes past our players and gets a shot off, but it isn't too troubling for the goalkeeper there, really. We're on demand more early on. Harper throws it to Kozak, who clears it upfield. It's only as far as Halliday, who finds late in midfield. He finds Bangura on the right. Cross goes in and Mihu heads just over the bar. And a little bit of a warning sign early on. We aren't having a great start at the moment, although we appear to have just had a couple of chances. We're going to go a bit shorter, I think, in this game, because I think we're the better team here. So maybe the shorter passing will do us a favour and mean we control possession a bit more. And stats-wise, early on, it seems to have paid off. Scott plays it back to Wise, who goes back to Mensah. Ball over the top to Rush, who... his shot is safe, but he was offside anyway. So maybe that's why he let it be safe. Let the keeper get some confidence before he crushes him. Longello throwing doesn't go anywhere, but the header away, Scott collects and gives the ball away. Milner's goes long, but Mensah easily collects that ball. He goes back towards Rush, and it's... considering that's not very short passing, is it? And White is now coming back at us. Longello sends him down the outside and then makes a fantastic tackle. Bangura crosses it in and Kozak heads away to Scott. We've got a great chance for a counter-attack here as we've got men bursting forward. Scott plays it through for Rush, who forces the keeper into a save, but needs to be scoring that chance, really. Watson now with the corner sends it in. Wiltshire can't win his header at the near post. And Halliday now with a late throw finds Adieu. Late crosses it in and White has scored for Hemel Hempstead. And Rush's missed chance looks even worse now when you see us go 1-0 down moments later. And it's poor from the defence. And even worse is the fact that we should be at least 1-1. But very poor play from, surprisingly, Rush. After the form he was in the first game, you expect him to score a chance like that. What was it? If we can... Nope, we're not going to be allowed to highlight it. Jones with a throw-in for Hemel Hempstead now. Halliday trying to come inside. Finds Mihu. Milner finds Bangura, who finds White, who plays it through for late. And it's a goal. And we're going to send Myring on for Watson now. Are we? No, we're going to try something different. Longello's going to go up there. Sanders is going to come in at fullback and try and offer something a bit different down the left-hand side. Mensah tries to find Scott. It doesn't get to him, but Wiltshire is on the ball and good interception from Jones. That was going to be a dangerous ball in behind. But now it's not looking great for us. 2-0 down with just over half an hour to go. Bangura finds Milner's. Goes back to Bangura. Sanders with a fantastic tackle there. Breaks to Adieu. Sanders nicks the ball again and finds Rush, who's broke round his defender. He's got Scott with him in the middle. And he's not used Scott. Why's he done that? That is really poor. And now we're going to be forced to go more direct because we need to be finding this goal. And at the minute, it's not going our way. We're going to send Jeffers on for full Rush, I think, and then send Scott as the more attacking of the strikers, because Rush just not with it today, which is it's ridiculous considering the goal he had last game. Longello finding space on the left, plays it inside to Wise, who plays it to Packham at the edge. It bounces free, but it hits Scott, who was offside. That's unfortunate for us. And our final change, we're going to send Myring on the right hand side. But it looks like it's just going to be too little too late. And that is going to be all she wrote. Unfortunately, a very poor second game of the season for us. And Rush has got to take a little bit of the blame because of that missed chance. It was a fantastic chance. And unfortunately, not good enough. But we drop out of the playoffs there. Obviously 2 games in, not much to read into it. Let's go and have a look at where we're coming back. Okay, so I think what we'll do next is we will come back for the games against Bath and the FA Cup second qualifying round. So we'll play through most of, the rest of August and the start of September. Come back for those 2 games and see how we're getting on at that time. Hopefully a couple more signings perhaps, and hopefully a lot more results like this one than this one. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment how you think we're going to get on this season. Is this going to be the year we get the promotion? And subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.